Lots of bluster and threats, but so far, no U.S. tariffs slapped yet on foreign cars. But if President Trump decides to step on the gas and put tariffs on everything from Mercedes to Mazdas, lots of hand-wringing about the potential fallout. One research firm is out now saying that a 25% duty on imported autos would result in 195,000 U.S. auto workers losing their jobs, not foreign, U.S. In a letter to the Commerce Department, the Alliance of Automobile Manufacturers says the average price of a new vehicle would go up $5,800, which amounts to a $45 billion tax on the U.S. auto industry. The Alliance and then other auto industry groups, both foreign and domestic, have been pleading with the administration for months now, citing higher production costs, higher car prices, ergo fewer sales, fewer tax receipts, fewer jobs, and so on and so forth. Let's cut through the hypotheticals and get some real deal information from the Wall Street Journal auto reporter Mike Spector. Do these numbers sound right to you? Could this all come to pass?
Look, I mean, on both sides of this issue, there's an element of scare tactics here, right? Trump likes to scare people into coming to the negotiating table. But on the other side with these automakers, it's not a joke, okay? This is not a joke. I mean, import duties on them. And then also look at the retaliation from China. Mercedes, BMW, these companies have manufacturing plants. Volkswagen has a big plant in Tennessee. They employ thousands of Americans. And this could hike prices. And Daimler, the German company that owns Mercedes, had a profit warning recently, citing the tensions between the U.S. and China. So this is having an impact.
It's really important to talk about and try and dig through and see whether it's real, a possibility, or scare tactics, because I noticed in this letter that one of these organizers put together, and perhaps it was the report where they looked at all of the numbers, to say that more than $5,000 will be added to the price of a car. I hadn't heard that before. That sounds excessive. On top of it, although I don't know. So that's what I'm wondering. Where would that come from? Oh, and by the way, they must know that President Trump cares deeply about hitting the promised 3% growth, because they also said it could shave 0.1%. And folks, they're fighting for every 0.1% in GDP off GDP. So where would the 5,000 come from?
Well, look, I mean, this is the element of this that is sort of potentially counterproductive, right, and counterintuitive. President Trump is trying to help the American auto worker, but these duties, these tariffs, increase costs for automakers. They have to increase prices of cars. Mm-hmm. And as you laid out, opening up the segment, right, that trickles down. That can result in job losses. That is a real thing that can happen.
Well, what about, let me play devil's advocate, the so-called substitution effect? Oh, that Mercedes or that Rolls-Royce I wanted to buy is too expensive. I'm going to turn around and buy a Fiat Chrysler Jeep. I mean, what about that? I'm going to substitute a U.S. car for what was going to be a foreign car purchase.
Well, this is where it all gets jumbled up, right? Because, you know, the most American car being sold right now is the Toyota Camry. It's a Japanese car, right? But most of its parts, everything is made in the United States, in Georgetown, Kentucky.
And we don't want to hurt the parts makers.
Right. Right. And we don't want to hurt the workers in America that are on the line, the production line making these cars. So there are a lot of inconvenient facts to the arguments that come out of the administration.
Well, when we look at who's been applying for exemptions, we've just put some of this on the screen. Thousands and thousands have been put out there where companies are saying, exempt us. We want to be exempt from these tariffs. And so only 42 have been approved, only 98 processed out of the thousands. This is a slow process.
Yeah, and you can also see, though, if you read between the lines and pay attention to what's coming out of the White House and also just listen to President Trump, there's a lot of bluster there, right, and a lot of sort of anger and with the policy. But he's granting some of these exemptions, on an ad hoc basis. So, at a high level, scare tactic, but when you get into the weeds, it gets a little less so.
So I think it is fair to say that somewhere in the middle lies the truth.
Somewhere in the middle lies the truth, and short-term pain, maybe for a long-term gain and a balance globally on trade, but in the short term, lots of pain.
That's what the president has said. Mike Spector, thank you.